So, hello, hi. I was not expecting to make a video today. I have been playing Xenoblade X, and so my attention has been fully died on that because I'm doing 100% run. Anyway, the SOMNIUM Files has a new game out. I made a video that was predicting that this was going to happen. In no way did I think it was going to be announced before 100 Line, Last Defense Academy, because Uchikoshi's been very, all in on that game, even pairing with Kodaka and saying, if this game doesn't do well, we're kind of done making games. And it's come out that he has not written this game. He's overseen it as a series director because he's so gung-ho on Last Defense Academy, which makes sense, for this seems to be a sort of the SOMNIUM Files 1.5 kind of deal. It is a lower priced game, like a $40 game, as opposed to the full price. So I think it is going to be a shorter experience overall. I don't think it's going to be any less of an the SOMNIUM Files game, specifically because of a few things that I'm noticing. So I am just going to have the trailer footage playing in the background here of the video so you can match up to what I'm saying. I'm not going to pair it directly just so I can get this video out, but I'm going to be scrubbing through the trailer on my end just so I can take some points from. I didn't think this was anything of what it was when they first showed it off, when it shows the oxygen screen and Earth. I thought it was a very Among Us kind of multiplayer space station game. But then I heard the voice of the announcer, and I'm like, that kind of sounds like the Virtue's Last Reward announcer. And then I saw the input blocks that the character Iris is putting the numbers into. I'm like, that kind of looks like Virtue's Last Reward, and also SOMNIUM Files. And then the eye logo pops up, and I'm losing my shit. I have no words. I mean, I have a lot of words, but this game left me with no words. No sleep for Kaname Date from the SOMNIUM Files. And the title makes me, again, think of kind of like a side story, kind of like a guide in an adventure. It is important. It's not going to have the full budget of a full game. As we can see, a lot of the models are reused, outside of maybe Iris, who I have some thoughts on. And this takes place a day after the resolution of the new Cyclops serial killings, so I'm not going to spoil I1 or I2 in this little reaction video, so people who have not gone through those can experience that. But you should. It's on sale now. You should get them both. It's on sale. Both of them are on sale, and I1 I think is on sale for $3, maybe $4. It is interesting that Iris has a unique design for this, and there are some aspects of this that, before I learned it was one day after, would have been difficult to place it after the events of the second game. So it's interesting that it is taking place when it is, and I wonder if it is branching off of one of the first game's multiple endings. It does say resolution of the new Cyclops serial killer case, so assumes golden ending. But we've assumed stuff before. So Iris has been captured by aliens via a UFO, and Date has to save her. An interesting concept, sort of like a play on the dynamic from the first game. And I realized when I said I wasn't going to spoil stuff that I would not be able to talk about any of my further thoughts. So this is going to be my spoiler warning. I'm not going to go too deep into things, just if you know, you know. So if you don't want any spoilers for either SOMNIUM Files or its sequel, Nirvana Initiative, or the ARG's Hidden Bats or Lemnis Gate, this is your warning. Just know I'm very excited about this game, and I'm going to be talking a lot more about it, and I'm going to be covering the rest of Nirvana Initiative soon. I have almost all the footage recorded for it. Okay, we ready? Okay, so I have two thoughts. So spoiler territory now. I thought it was interesting Amame was still here in her 6 years ago design from I1 and the beginning of I2. So it taking place immediately after I1 makes sense. She has not yet done the things that she does in Nirvana Initiative. Second, Iris's hair is down and longer, looking more like her time skip design. Although it's possible her hair, which is normally done up, is just done down for the sake of this costume. So unsure. Could be a case where we kind of diverge between timelines again. I wouldn't be opposed to that. However, it's also possible that this Iris is our IRL Iris, who had the Twitter account that was participating in the ARG, Hidden Bat, that got voted out to be vanished. The fact that Date specifically is looking for her makes it seem like it is that universe's Iris. But also, since there is no mention of any of this in the following time, which I mean, I guess we don't see all of the time, so it's possible they talk about it in times we don't see. But it's possible this story takes place within a separate world. That could be like this universe, like our IRL Kaname Date is what we're playing as in this game, kind of. So that's a possibility. Second thing that I noticed is the logo has a very like a more cybernetic design in the iris itself, which is a funny play on words. Along with this double triangle kind of logo, the blue and the pink. It brings to mind the Wadjet system, the system that houses the artificial intelligence that Aiba and later down the line and Tama, I don't know why I forgot her name for a second, and then way later down the line, Marco, the system that was created by El Gorg or El Goog, kind of a Google spin-off, like Twitter. They created, it was an American company that created this that the Japanese Abyss is using. And I've been floating theories pre-release of Nirvana Initiative that the Wadjet system was going to be used against us. I was predicting that for Nirvana Initiative's plot based on what Hidden Bat stuff was going on. And I was a little sad that the Wadjet system really didn't come into play in that sort of way. I'm more than happy with Nirvana Initiative's plot as it got, but that was... I felt I was onto something with that. So, the fact that Iris is being put out into space, brings to mind maybe she was taken to the satellite that houses the Wadjet system, and that this new VTuber-esque character is the central core, maybe, because she is very robotic in a sense. She says they're planning for the Great Reset. Let me see if I can find the exact quote here. Yes, our purpose is to enact a great reset upon the Earth. So, very interesting. Iris is said to be playing the Third Eye game, which, funny, haha, this is the Third Eye, the Somnium Files game. Teehee. Very similar, color scheme to Tokiko. Similar kind of eye motif. Obviously, the whole game is eye motif, but Tokiko is very much about opening one's mind's eye kind of deal. And with how things turned out with the Ryuki chapter Diverge in Nirvana Initiative, I wonder if now that has happened, the Wadjet system being the thing, the eye of Providence, that which can see all timelines, and that's how it in the cases where Date glimpses the future of a sorts to plan his routes. The Wadjet system is seeing ahead into the future and grasping at all available timelines to get the best one. I wonder if the Wadjet system, having been made aware of the break in reality, is now going to short circuit and want to reset back to before it knew that was possible. Maybe that's the motivation, and we go deep into the meta commentary stuff. I'd be down for it. And if we don't, I'm fine with that being its own thing. Kind of like, Freyr and Blickwinkle, that kind of Kyle. So, the last bit that has me very interested is the fact that we are getting a third tier of gameplay style. We have the kind of interrogation, detective, adventure novel aspect. We have the Somnium, dream exploration style. And then we're just getting Zero Escape. We're getting escape rooms where the tagline on the website says we have to seek a way out. That is the Zero Escape tagline. And obviously with the SOMNIUM recreation of the 999 first escape room in Nirvana Initiative bonus, they were kind of playing with the idea of Zero Escape being tee hee ha ha. We still know you guys really like this series. And with Zero Escape being an in-universe game series, being at the billboards for it when you go to Sunfish Pocket, and Terror, his whole deal being like he took solace in his escape room games that he played, and so his Somnium is basically a huge homage to 999 and VLR and Zero Time Dilemma. So the fact that we're just going straight into it with like, no, yeah, we're just, in all things considered with gameplay, we're just getting a new Zero Escape game, which is really cool. If they do anything further to tie in Zero Escape, also the other thing that I thought of first, sorry, I'm going on a tangent, when I saw the space station, was the fact in Nirvana Initiative when we are trying to locate the bombs that Terror is going to unleash the TC Purge onto. One of the options you can choose is the moon base, the rhizome. Also, sorry, Zero Escape spoilers. You should know this from me by now. The base from Virtue/Reward where the survivors settled on the moon. You get that image, and also the hazmat uniforms that the Knights at Lots. No, not the Knights at Lots. It's the Order Percent, Chikara's cronies. The hazmat suits that they wear are the hazmat suits from Virtue's Last Reward specifically. It's like the same model with like maybe a few things added onto it. It's from that game, and then of course all of the other references that maybe. So if they tie in Zero Escape, if something happens with that, I am here for that 1000%. That's about it for all that we've seen. We're going to be seeing more trailers as things go on. It's coming out July 25th, 2025, because they just really like that July release slot, which I'm more than fine with. It has open. It gives me time to play 100 line, and it gives me time to finish Xenoblade X. So, as more trailers come out, I'll make some more videos talking about it. Until then, I'll try to make more videos soon. I'm trying to finish up Xenoblade X so I can talk about the new stuff with that game. I've run through the epilogue story once, and now I'm going through again 100%, so I'll be able to talk more about it. I'm very excited to talk about it, though. So I want to make this real quick. I'm using a new mic. I bought a new mic. I hope it works. I hope it sounds better. I guess we'll see. Check you guys next time.